I accidentally became a millionaire for 24 hours. What would you do if you woke up tomorrow and discovered that your bank account suddenly had $50 million in it? Buy a mansion, a sports car, a private island shaped like a chicken nugget. Well, today's story is about a guy named Jake who accidentally became a millionaire for 24 hours, and somehow nearly got arrested because of it. Let's begin. Jake was the kind of guy who checked his bank account before buying a cheeseburger. Not because he was responsible. Because he needed permission. One Tuesday morning, Jake woke up, grabbed his phone, and checked his banking app. Then he nearly dropped the phone on his face. His balance said, $50 million. $50 million. Jake blinked. The number stayed. He refreshed the app. Still there. He refreshed again. Still there. He refreshed 10 more times. The app finally asked if he was okay. The panic. Jake immediately called the bank. But after waiting on hold for 30 minutes listening to terrible music, he got impatient. He thought, maybe this is real. Dangerous thought. Very dangerous thought. 5 minutes later he was shopping online. He bought expensive sunglasses, a luxury watch, a gold-plated toothbrush. Why? Nobody knows. Not even Jake. The new personality. Something strange happens when people think they're rich. Jake transformed instantly. Yesterday he was buying instant noodles. Today he was saying things like, money isn't everything. Sir, yesterday you borrowed ketchup packets from a fast food restaurant. Relax. Jake started giving financial advice to everyone. His cousin asked how to save money. Jake replied, simply diversify your investments. He learned that phrase 5 minutes earlier from the internet. The sports car. Jake visited a luxury car dealership. The salesman smiled. Jake smiled. The salesman showed him a sports car. Jake didn't even ask the price. Big mistake. The salesman loved him immediately. Within minutes Jake was sitting inside a car worth more than his entire apartment building. He pressed a random button. The roof opened. Another button. The seats moved. Another button. The radio started speaking French. Nobody knew why. The restaurant incident. That night Jake invited all his friends to dinner. He ordered everything. Steak, lobster, dessert, more dessert, even extra dessert for the dessert. The waiter was shocked. Jake felt powerful. Then the bill arrived. It was enormous. Jake smiled confidently. He handed over his card. The card was declined. The waiter tried again. Declined. Again. Declined. Jake started sweating so much he could have watered a garden. The truth. At that exact moment, Jake received a phone call. It was the bank. Apparently there had been a tiny mistake. A very tiny mistake. The $50 million belonged to someone else. The bank accidentally placed it in Jake's account. For one day, one glorious day, Jake had been fake rich. Now he was regular Jake again. The waiter stared. His friends stared. Jake stared at the ceiling looking for emergency exits. The escape plan. Jake considered several options. Option 1. Run away. Option 2. Pretend to be a different Jake. Option 3. Fake his own disappearance. Unfortunately, none seemed practical. So he did the only thing he could do. He called his mother. Every adult eventually reaches this stage. The ending. Jake's mom paid the restaurant bill. Then she spent 30 minutes reminding him that he wasn't a financial genius. The sports car purchase was cancelled. The luxury watch was cancelled. The gold toothbrush was cancelled. Honestly, society survived. But Jake learned an important lesson. If you suddenly become rich overnight, call the bank first. And maybe don't buy a toothbrush that costs more than your rent. If you enjoyed this story, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more hilarious stories every week. See you in the next video.